Angelina Jolie's latest film, Couture, premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival, marking a deeply personal project for the actress. In the film, Jolie plays Maxine Walker, an American film director navigating a breast cancer diagnosis while working on a high-profile project in the Parisian fashion industry. The role resonates with Jolie's own health journey, as she has been open about her preventative double mastectomy in 2013 and the loss of her mother, Markellen Bertrand, to cancer in 2007. During a Q&A session following the premiere, Jolie became emotional as she reflected on her mother's experience with cancer, offering a heartfelt message about living fully despite serious illness. In Couture, Jolie's character, Maxine, is hired to create a video for a Paris fashion event, a lucrative job that comes at a time of personal turmoil. Maxine is grappling with a divorce, raising a teenage daughter, and preparing her next feature film when she receives her cancer diagnosis. The film explores her interactions with two other women in the industry, Angeli, a veteran makeup artist played by Ella Rumpf, and Ada, an 18-year-old pharmacy student from Nairobi, portrayed by Enia Renee. Together, these women navigate personal and professional challenges, making choices that will shape their futures. The film's narrative, as described by TIFF's official synopsis, highlights the intersection of personal crises and professional ambition, offering a nuanced look at resilience and survival. Jolie's connection to the story is deeply personal, rooted in her own experiences with cancer. In 2013, she underwent a preventative double mastectomy after genetic testing revealed a high risk of breast cancer due to a faulty BRCA1 gene. The procedure reduced her risk to under 5%, a decision she detailed in a New York Times op-ed titled "My Medical Choice." Her mother, Markellen Bertrand, was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in 1999 and later with breast cancer, passing away in 2007 at the age of 56. During the Q&A at TIFF, moderated by Chief Programming Officer Anita Lee, an audience member who had recently lost a friend to cancer asked Jolie and her co-stars about their message of hope for those affected by the disease. The question struck a chord, causing Jolie to choke up as she recalled her mother's words. Jolie shared a poignant memory of her mother, who once expressed frustration that people only asked about her cancer, ignoring the fullness of her life. "So I would say, if you know someone who is going through something, ask them about everything else in their life as well, you know? They're a whole person and they're still living," Jolie said, her voice filled with emotion. This message underscored the film's themes, as Couture is not just about cancer but about the vibrancy of life in the face of adversity. Director Alice Winocour echoed this sentiment, noting that the film is about the pulsation of life and the spirit of survival, rather than dwelling on the despair of illness. The making of Couture was a collaborative and emotional process for Jolie, who found the set to be a place of comfort and connection. "I have always found the heaviest movies tend to have the most loving sets," she said in an interview with Variety. The film's exploration of cancer felt intensely personal to her, to the point that it didn't feel like a movie, but rather a private reflection of her own journey. Her son Maddox, who worked as a production assistant on her previous directorial project Without Blood, served as the third assistant director on Couture, adding a familial element to the production. This connection to her family, both on and off the screen, deepened the project's significance for Jolie. The film's narrative resonated with Jolie on multiple levels. She noted that Couture captures the moment when a serious illness makes one feel as though life is over, a sentiment shared by many who face such diagnoses. Yet, she emphasized the importance of finding vitality in these moments, stating, "This is when you can feel most alive." The story of Maxine, Angeli, and Ada reflects this idea, as each woman confronts choices that challenge their sense of self and purpose. For Jolie, the film served as a reminder to embrace life fully, even in the face of fragility, and she hopes it will inspire others to do the same. Jolie's performance in Couture has been praised for its emotional depth, drawing on her personal experiences to bring authenticity to the role. Her ability to convey Maxine's strength and vulnerability has resonated with audiences, particularly those familiar with her own health journey. The film's setting in the high-stakes world of Parisian fashion adds a layer of complexity, as Maxine navigates her professional responsibilities while grappling with her diagnosis. The interactions between Maxine, Angeli, and Ada highlight the power of female solidarity, as each woman supports the others in their respective journeys. Winocour, the film's director, emphasized Jolie's immediate connection to the story, noting her family's history with cancer and her own preventative measures. She also had a connection in her flesh to this story since she underwent a double mastectomy to escape her family fate, Winocour said, highlighting the personal stakes for Jolie. The collaborative environment on set fostered real conversations and emotions, creating a sense of community among the cast and crew. This atmosphere allowed Jolie to fully immerse herself in the role, delivering a performance that is both raw and inspiring. As Couture makes its way through the festival circuit, it is being celebrated for its emotional resonance and powerful performances. Jolie's reflections on the film reveal an artist who is unafraid to confront difficult topics, using her platform to shed light on the human experience. Her message of hope, drawn from her mother's wisdom, is a reminder that life continues even in the face of illness. For audiences, Couture offers a chance to reflect on their own lives, finding strength in the stories of Maxine, Angélie, and Ada, and in Jolie's own journey of survival and resilience.